What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I know it's been a rough couple of weeks here, and let's be honest, I'm expecting a rough couple of more weeks, or maybe another rough month at this point, until we get something new and something exciting within the Splinterlands ecosystem. But I wanted to give a video that I think could hopefully provide a little bit of more context in a positive light and to where we are at this current moment, right? And I'm talking about early May 2023. And so what I'm looking at here is, again, very high level, but this is something that I track regularly, the addition, or the set value, I should say, or specifically the Chaos Legion addition value. And you can see here that to get a maxed out copy of Chaos Legion, it's going to cost you a little under $3,700. And this is obviously down because card prices are down, like far down, probably as down as I've seen them in a while, maybe even kind of competitive to the prices that we saw towards the end of last year or in early January when we had the Archimus the Bear promo, right? There were so many packs just getting bought and essentially dumped on the market that pushed the card prices down. And so that made sense. The sell-off now is being, there's probably a lot of OGs or a lot of players just leaving the game, whatever the case is, they're selling off, and we are seeing the same thing happen now. So the set value has come down significantly because the card prices are down. So, this is not going to be a perfect apples to apples comparison, but I just want to show you using some visual analytics here, where the maxed set value was, right? You can see here, this is perfect because, well, actually it came down to under 3K, right? Back in early January or, late December. So you can see where this has trended over the last 6 months. And, we're kind of getting close to this moment in time again. We're probably where we were late January or so, or sorry, late December or so. And that to me is like, okay, well, we're getting back to those numbers. So the cost of getting into the game is going back to that time. But I believe rewards are actually significantly higher because look at the 6-month battles. You go back to November, December, even January, and you can see that there were way more battles being played. Now, granted, a lot of these battles were being played at the lower levels, right? So in bronze, and we had probably a huge bronze nerf and a silver nerf when the Soulbound reward cards came in, but it's a fraction. It's literally a tiny, tiny fraction. We were peaking over 5 million battles some days, and we're doing 10% of that on some days here. Look at this, 5.3. This is, 81. Oh, this is 800,000, but there was a day here where we had 500,000, right? 400,000. So the amount of battles being played is significantly less, which should mean that you are earning more SPS. Now, the catch is SPS is down as well. But, on the whole, it's probably kind of in line with where we were at the lows back in December and January as well. Obviously, we shot up from like the 2.5 cent low or 2.4 cents, 2.3 cents, whatever it was, all the way up to 3 cents during the Vruz promo and with all the land hype, but we've now shot back down. We're at like 2.3, 2.4 cents. So we're kind of back in this same range of where we were a couple of months ago. We'll call it maybe 5 months ago, right? 4 to 5 months ago, end of December, early January. But the amount of battles being played is significantly less. And I would say, it's hard, I don't know how to go back and see battles from like December, but I would make the argument that I'm probably earning significantly more. Again, there's no apples to apples comparison because I'm probably playing more in diamond now than I am in gold, which was the case back then, because we did have a change, right? Major change to the ratings reset. So you don't go down 3 steps anymore. You only go down 2 steps. But overall, I do think that this represents a very interesting time to get into the game. If you're looking to get into the game, or if you have been in the game, it sucks because your card value is down, but hopefully you are earning more over that time. Now, you know me, this is a fantastic meme at this point, and I can't wait until somebody goes through and finds all the times where I say, this is the best time to get into the game, or I think that this is the best time to get into the game, because clearly I've been wrong every single time. So I'm not going to say that this time. I will go the other way. I don't think that this is the best time because I actually think, so genuinely, I'm not just being sarcastic here. I genuinely think it's going to get worse. So if that's the case, there'll probably be a future time in which it will probably be better to jump into the game. Again, that's half meme, half truth, right? We're waiting for more to happen. One, in the broader Bitcoin economy or Bitcoin I guess the Bitcoin and crypto economy, but also the macro economy. But we're also waiting for releases, right? We want to see what tower defense does to the economy. We want to see what land does to the economy. And that is not coming for anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks from the recording of this video. So all I'm trying to say is right now, there's a good chance that compared to 4 months ago, all of us here are earning more. For new players coming into the game, of which, you know, let's be real, there probably aren't very many. But if you are a new player to the game, this is an interesting time to get in as opposed to 4 months ago, because prices of cards are similar to where they were. Yet you're probably going to be earning more because battles are significantly less. So I don't know how long we stay in this zone, but I do think that at some point there will be some kind of value or value proposition where, again, I know we're moving away from botting, but even still with that, you'll still be able to bot in wild. And some people are probably just going to set up more bots, right? There are still Archmage tokens out there. There are still XBot tokens. People have private bots. And at some point, if the cards become low enough, people are just going to start farming because it's going to make sense. Are we there right now? Probably not, because we've seen the player, you know, the active player base steadily decline over the last 6 months. But again, it's all a give and take. If we get too low, then you're going to get your people who know how to arbitrage the situation, come in, take advantage, and then we're off to the races. Well, I shouldn't say we're off to the races, but we reach a new equilibrium until there is a catalyst that can bring us up. So let's go ahead and see one last thing here. So down, we are at about 72,000 average players. This is actually completely thrown off by this day right here, because clearly we aren't even remotely close to that. This is 69,000. I would say that's probably a little bit closer. We've seen it drop into the 50,000 account range. So that's obviously something we'll track over time, but you can see over the last 6 months, it has been significantly lower. So where this goes over the next couple of months, I don't know. But I can tell you, comparing today to the end of 2022, early 2023, I do think that we are earning a lot more from an SPS standpoint. And if you believe in SPS long-term, well, then that's all you can really ask for, right? We'll get to the moon eventually. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.